Look at that. That's a nice piece. Nice piece there. And those guys missed it. Hey, good morning. It's just so quiet up here. There's a breeze blowing. To wake up. One thing here in Arizona, yeah, I'm in Arizona. We got to get up here in the hills before the sun comes up. Because once the sun comes up, it starts to get hot. It is summertime here. What is it? This is August. We're in August. It's already probably about 90 plus degrees. I think it said 92 last time I saw. So it's going to get warm soon. Up here in the hills, I hope I don't run into any Bigfoots or anything like that. I am up here by myself. In the summertime, there's nobody else out here. Is crazy enough to come out in this heat. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of dry washing. And I think I'll be doing a little bit of metal. I have the Keene Puffer dry washer, and I have the Gold Monster 1000. I'm not expecting to find any nuggets metal detecting, but maybe I can find some gold doing a little bit of dry washing. First thing, I got to walk around and find an area to set up in. Let me show you this cool shovel that this company sent to me. It's a long shovel. Pretty cool. What's cool about it is, so I can shovel there all the way down. I can break it down. Take the handle off, take this section out of here, and put it back together. And then it's just a smaller little one just to carry around. Cool. This is going to come in handy. I kind of like this. Let me put this all together here. Could probably even put stuff inside of there too. I don't know what. Little T-handle on there. Pretty cool. It says, I don't know if you can read that. Looks like it says Dr. Otech. Dr. Otech. They sell these on Amazon. Pretty cool, man. So, let's walk around and find us a place where we can get some material from. A lot of people have been up and down in this wash working. The old timer's been right there working. They did a big cut right there. Look at all this work done in here that the people are doing. See, somebody stacked up rocks. So what that means is they're working right here. Look what they've done. Holy mackerels. They've moved some material through here. Some more tailings clear down there. Somebody's working down there. Somebody's took some stuff out right there. Oh, look at right there. Well, look at all the work in here. Look at all this bedrock right in through here. It's all bedrock, rock. You got dirt in between there though. A lot of rock's been thrown out from here. See, they're tearing into that bank right there. Man, look at all this in here they've torn up. Shoot. Now, they've never dry washed this. So you can tell what they've done here. I can tell they've classified it, filled buckets, and hauled the dirt out. There is no evidence of no tailings. So it's just the larger rocks. They filled buckets and hauled them out. These are all tailings. So somebody else has been in here a long time ago and they've worked in here. And then this has been piled up. See, up in here, this is fresh dirt up here. So they wanted to avoid the tailings up above and they started going down in here, coyote holing back in. This would be good material here. But one thing to keep in mind when you're looking for gold, hey, you gotta always remember, everything flows downhill. Remember that. Everything flows downhill. So if you look up on the mountainside, it's all gonna flow downhill, all flow downhill. What it wants to do is stop. Gold is heavy, so gold is gonna get lodged in cracks and crevices until maybe the next flash flood, and then it's going to blow itself out again and get carried down to the next thing till it gets lodged in and can permanently stay there until it is unearthed. So everything's flowing downhill. So you see right there, this is coming down, down right to there's the low spot, and then it starts to go back up. So there's your low spot right there. However, this is flowing down right to the center of the wash. So if anything's coming off this side of the hill, flowing down, it's going to get here, and then, of course, it's going to take off down. Way up there is going to come down and come down. So, but basically, you want to look for a spot that's coming down, and then it's going to start to come back up. That's the spot you want to kind of look at in those little low spots where it's going to get lodged at. Or, as they say, it's going to come down and go around a bend and come down inside bends. All of those things, you hear that all the time. He's moved a lot of material. Now here's your bedrock right here, and see this bedrock is running along with the wash, so it kind of would act like a riffle tray inside this wash. So right in between the riffles, like right in there, the material would drop out right there. There's dirt right there. That could be an okay area to take stuff out of. Those are all tailings thrown up there, all rocks thrown out of the wash that people's worked. There's a lot of evidence of people working up and down through here. Tell you what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to cheat. These right here, these are all dry wash tailings. The guy that ran these dry washer last year, right here, and then he spread them out afterwards. But this has already been ran, so I think what I'm going to do is just set the dry washer up right here and run some of these old tailings. I may not find a lot, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Rather than haul that thing all the way down to a wash, I think I'll just set it up right here next to the truck. Easy today. Easy. I think before I set up this dry washer, I'm going to fire up this detector and run that over this area really quick. Gold monster, I've got the 10-inch coil on there. Let's see, so I'm going to turn this on. I didn't even check my battery. I guess I should always check your batteries, huh? Okay, so let's see. This is automatic. That's automatic. That's automatic. I like to hunt one off of that there. My volume is turned all the way up. I'm not discriminating. Okay, that's non-discrimination. That's discrimination. So sometimes I'll just hunt with non-discrimination, and I'm looking at this graph up here at the top. I want my target to be over here. Sometimes it'll be over here, and then it'll start to bounce over there. Once you start to dig down, it may be over in here or in the middle, and then as you dig closer to the target, it'll start to move over here. But you want the gold to be over there, of course, unless it's attached to some iron, and then it'll kind of be back and forth here in the middle. Okay, this is where I like to hunt at, so let's just swing this for a minute, see what happens. And of course, if it's kind of too chattery or I can't hunt here because too many hot rocks or something, then I'll have to minus this off until I can hunt, till it quiets down the machine. But the more you tear that down, the more you lose in your sensitivity for that gold. So that's why I like to hunt as high as possible. Way you tell hot rocks. Let's see if I find something in here. The sound is made pulling away from the coral, going away, not coming into it like you like it to coming in, but it's making the sound going away from your target. See, that's a regular target there. That's a good target. You can see though it's in the, see it's kind of bouncing back and forth. Well, it's in the iron. It's in the good iron mode. Right there, whatever it is. If I take it off there and discriminate, it's gone. So that tells me more than likely that's a piece of iron. Let me dig this up just to make sure. Pinpoint where that's at. It's right there. A little piece of wire. So see, it told me it was iron, and it was iron. There's more iron, more of that wire in there. So I'm not going to worry about that. Other thing you want to do with the detector, you got to go really slow too, because if you go too fast, you'll tend just to blow right over the target. You won't even give it a chance to register. So you want to go pretty slow. Well, I could walk up that hill and metal detect, but I'm not going to do that. Long ways up there. We've pulled a lot of gold off of that hill right there, though. Old mines right there. Let me zoom in on that. There's some more. There's another tailings right there. There's dig holes all over that mountain up there. They're everywhere up there. There's some more towards the top up there too. Some more right there. There's a little bit on that side of the hill too, but most of them are over here on this side of the hill. Well, before I lose any more time with this daylight, before the sun gets on me, let me get this dry washer set up. Well, so this is the puffer style dry washer. Now you notice on a puffer, it's angled more down. And the reason is because it doesn't have a constant air. The air is brought in by the bellows. And so as it puffs it down, it has to be able to puff it down. If this was more flatter, it would just sit there and just hold up on top. It would never exit off. You know, with a leaf blower type, the other one that's got a fan in there, you got a constant air. So with that constant air, you can run that box flatter and let the gold or the dirt stay up on top of your riffles trays as long as possible before it exits off. So on a constant air one, I like to run them more flatter, but on a puffer, you have to have this angled down. And also, you notice on a dry washer, the riffles are backwards because the heavies get stuck in front of these. And to show you this here, how the bellows works. This here's a bellows right here, and as this pulley goes up and down, it pushes this up here, and there's flaps underneath there. So what happens is, as it comes down, it sucks air into this box. Then when it goes up, the flap will close and it pushes air up inside of your riffle tray box there. And it just keeps doing that, puff, puff, puff every time. Puff, 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 puff. This is ran on a 12-volt battery. So there's no gas. I like that. And it's quieter. It's probably not as dusty. Price of gas nowadays, the gas costs more than the gold you're going to recover. So that's why I sometimes like to run the let me fire this bad boy up and shovel some dirt. Probably should have gloves on. That always helps, you know. But shoulda, woulda. All these dirt clogs, water that would break these up. But it's another reason why you get better gold recovery in water than you do air, for a couple different reasons, but there's one of them, all these dirt clogs there. The other one is it just, the gold settles out better in the water than it does in air. And it washes all these little dirt clogs down, little rocks and stuff. Might get a piece of glass sometimes when you're in a wash. Sharp rocks. Might get a scorpion dug up or something, so should always wear gloves. Take another rock and smash up the other rocks, I guess. Right here that you can open and close to allow more material come out, so you can adjust the flow. So you try to get that set just perfect so you get a constant flow of material coming out. You see the sun's down there in the valley. It hasn't come over the ridge up here yet. A nice pile of dirt. They didn't run that much. All that down, all that dirt down. thing about puffer dry washers, listen to it. Move it, 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 move it. Giggle, 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 giggle. More, 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 more. Same sound no matter what. Go, 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 more, 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 more. Let's clean this up. Let's shut this down. Okay. Screw here. Get this up out of the way. Gotta get this box out of here. And there's my material right there. Sometimes you can just kind of click that back and you can see the gold right there. But I'm not expecting to find a lot of gold here because this is just some tailings, other people's stuff. But I would like to find something just to show that dry washers do lose gold. I'll take that back to camp and pan that out. A lot of the fine dust goes through the screen and goes into here like this here. And that's why you got a bolt plug right here to clean this out. Any gold that went through here, this would be microscopic gold. So, but let me show you this flapper. So you see the flapper right here. That's a flapper. That's what comes up and down, opens and closes, allows the air to come in. Just like that, that run's done. Okay. Whew. Now, there's a little bit I got to pan out. One pan full. Pan out. I like these buckets because it's got a screw lid on it, so if they tip over, I'm not going to lose all my material on the way out. The sun's getting closer to me. That's the old town of Winchester. That building right there used to be standing up, but within this year, it's caved down. Came down, I should say. Came down, caved in, came down. Backside of this hill, there's a big shaft over there, big adit. We walked all the way back to the back of that. There's an older video I did of that where we walked into that, and there's the tracks are long gone, but they used to be there a long time ago. Somebody took all the track out of there, but the track came out and went down into an ore bin that took off. Look at all the pieces of quartz up there on the hill right there. There's a band of quartz running all the way up there, right to that mine shaft right there. Pulled a lot of gold off of this area. We have pulled a lot of gold off of this area. But last year, there was a guy dry washing, and I came up here to do a video on this dry wash pile. And oh my God, it had a lot of gold in it. He was running his dry washer wrong, incorrect. So I had to help him set up that dry washer to run it correctly. So I ran a few of these piles here, and then once the word got out, everybody else started coming up here and running these piles also. So they've been ran, a time or two, but we'll just see if there's anything left from anybody that's missed them over the years. Same company that makes that T-shovel also makes this digging knife too, which is actually pretty cool too. I've used this in a park. These are, they're just like, all the others, only they just don't cost a lot of money. I think they sell these on Amazon, I'm not sure. But I gotta get all this equipment now put back into the truck. A little bit of good dirt, not a lot. That's probably, what would you say, 3 5-gallon bucketfuls maybe? Maybe 4. There's still some left. I can always come back if that sun still hasn't come down. Maybe I'll swing this detector just for a second more. See what's up there. Maybe not. I think there's a Bigfoot up there. I better get out of here. I thought I just saw something. Sometimes this desert heat plays tricks on you. I thought I saw something move way up there. It can be scary when you're out here by yourself. I thought I saw something moving right there. Maybe those are Spanish markers. I know that wash goes all the way up and around that mountainside. Well, since there's still a little bit of sun hasn't hit me yet, I think I'll walk up and down this wash and just swing this detector for a little bit. Just for the hell of it, I'm here, why not? Got a target right here. You can see it's ringing. It's kind of in the iron and in the gold range too. I've dug down a little bit. It's in this bedrock right here. So let me continue to chip away at this thing. Never know. Still down there. It's going off with the pinpointer. Right there. It's in the bedrock too. That's what's cool. Maybe one of these pieces of hot rock too, though. That'd be something, pull up a big old hunk of gold. It's out. It's out. Where'd it go? It's out. I got it out. Uh-oh. Where'd it go to? Right there. Right there. Let's check that out there. See if I got it in there. You're shitting me. That's a piece, that is gold. Look at that. Look at that, that's gold. Holy Hannah, look at that. Piece of gold. Them suckers missed it. Ooh, yeah, baby. Looks like a nice piece too. I think that piece will clean up well. Let me put that in my mouth. That may have been a bad idea. Look at that. That's a nice piece. Nice piece there. And those guys missed it. I just never know. That's pure, that's all in the iron range. So, actually it went away. Ground balanced it out. That was a hot rock. Okay. Check the area really good, and since that piece was at. Scrape some of this out. All right, I guess I've had enough. That sun's going to be on me here in a moment, so I'll settle for that piece right here and get out. Well, anyways, I got to get out of here. The sun is now up and it's upon me, so it's going to get hot really quick. So I'll get back to the campground. I'm going to pan out that material that I got from dry washing. We'll see if there's any gold in it. But hey, I got lucky. Yes, I got lucky and found that nice. That's a nice little piece with the gold monster. So I'm happy about that. I got some gold. That area has a lot of gold still in it, and those guys missed it. So anyways, hey, I'll see you guys back at the campground. We'll pan this stuff out. There's a panning station right here. So I'm filling up some water so I can pan out this material. Okay, one pan. I am going to use a safety pan. I'm really not expecting to find any gold in here. But you never know. I'd like to at least find a speck or two, you know. but we shall see. Probably should have classified that down a little bit too. Classifying it down always makes panning a little easier. Black sand's in there. Bigger rocks. Okay, let me just get rid of these bigger rocks. Let me just take a little peek. I can pan it down a little further, but I just want to see. And from what I can see, there's a couple little, see, there's just some fines, a little bit of fines. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just fine stuff. Powder, there's another one right there, just powder stuff. Nothing big. That's the biggest piece right there. I wasn't expecting to find anything really in there, so with what I found, I'm just gonna let it become seed. You know, I wasn't really expecting to find a lot in the dry washing, but I just kind of wanted to just kind of go through that tailings there at the dry washer and shovel some dirt and basically show you how a dry washer works. I would have been better off setting up down in that wash where that piece of gold come from, but then I would have had to do some picking, and you know, that's too much work. I just wasn't in it today. But metal detecting paid off because I found me a nice little piece of gold. With the gold monster. There's not a lot of hot rocks out there, so you know the gold monster works okay. You get in areas like, you know, we got some claims up in the Meadview area. We get up there, you can't. It's tough to use a gold monster because there's so many hot rocks. The gold monster is just constantly going off. So PIs work better up there. But hey, I got out and I got me some gold, so I was happy before the sun even came up this morning. That's what we have to do here in Arizona. But anyways, I'm out here now. I get to go hide for the rest of the day. But hey, I sure want to thank you guys coming along and sharing on these adventures. So get out, create your own adventure. Remember that life is an adventure. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care and have a fantastic week.